So guys, ये पता है क्या अपना अभी क्या हो रहा है अभी पता क्या हो रहा है यार, पंगा ये हो रहा है कि भाई ने बोल दिया कि ऐसा एक काम करो कि whatever your like your fantasy whiskeys are, I have them all bro, them all right here, so you try them bro. तो हम शुरुआत करेंगे, मेरे को बहुत ना बचपन से शौक था काओ लीला पीने का। आपके पास है क्या?
बिल्कुल जी है।
ये इधर पड़ा है मेरे ख्याल से, यही वाला है ना?
ये वाला भी है
और ये भी है, लागावुलिन भी मेरा शौक है, ये भी पियेंगे,
ये भी पियेंगे,
है ना? तो पहले we'll begin with काओ लीला. Give me 1 second guys, let me make a drink of it and drink it right now. Thank you Malt Activist. But yes, you guys don't know him dude, he's the guru man, he's the guru. I'm the chela.
Guru is just semantics.
Okay, haan,
but
yeah.
you know this is what I'm going to do. He picked a regular Kalila.
Yeah.
I'm going to make him drink a very special Kalila.
Okay dude, okay cool.
He said he had a brief foray with Talisker.
With Storm, recently I did a review of Storm. Yeah.
Let's try the 25.
Okay, let's try this 25.
There's a little bit left, so we'll bottle kill this baby.
Oh no, I don't want to do that to you, man.
No, there's like hardly anything left, so we'll just bottle kill it.
Well, you said it. If you want it, cool, man. Let's go for
Killing
it.
bottles is my jam, bro.
Killing in the name of.
Killing in the name of.
So now I'm having a look around, guys. We have already tried his Macallan 18, and the video will be there. Oh my God, he has Quinta Reuben by Glenmorangie. We gotta try that, right? And what else do we have here? Kilkerran. Kilkerran, in case you guys don't know, is a county in Ireland, man. From whatever little I know. Okay. There are many.
You might have to amend that, bro.
Okay, we'll amend that. Kilkerry is the county. Kilkerran is something else. Probably something in Scotland, right? Because we see Scotland right here. Thank you for correcting me, sir. Long row. Okay.
Long row, yeah. So long rows are from Campbelltown.
What is Campbelltown, man? I see you doing all. Oh my God! Look at this, man. Look at the finesse behind the gentleman, dude. Look at it, man. It doesn't end right. This is not enough. This is not enough for him. Nahi. Aur chahiye apne ko. Sorry, man. There's gonna be some drama, man.
Go ahead. No, drama is good.
We all need I like how there's some items of clothing also kept
Oh
here.
yeah, because that's my Laphroaig jacket.
You have a Laphroaig jacket?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's when I went for the 200th year anniversary for Laphroaig.
Oh my God.
And
dude.
that's my Ardbeg jacket.
Wow.
I love collecting jackets. That's my where'd it go?
Oh yeah, Ardbeg is also one of my fantasy whiskeys, by the way, to try.
So this is my Bunnahabhain jacket.
What is that anyway, man?
This is my Bunnahabhain
Please
jacket.
tell us Philistines what this is about.
So first, we're looking for the Kalila. Now, this is a legit problem I have in my life.
Okay.
Is when I want to look for a bottle, I can't find it. But I will find this.
Dude,
one.
what is this Glenfiddich man staring at us?
Oh, yeah, we can have this.
What is
this?
this?
Is the Glenfiddich Grand Cru.
Oh my, you know what? Nah. बहुत महंगी लग रही है भाई.
This is the Glenfiddich. No, we'll have it now. We can have it now. We have the.
Bro, are you serious right now?
We have the Glenfiddich Grand Cru. This is a 23-year-old Glenfiddich. Actually gifted to me by Glenfiddich. And to be used for occasions like this. This is a 23-year-old.
Guys, एक second. Time out. Who gets gifted whiskeys by Glenfiddich except the Malt Activist, man?
They're just because.
Dude.
Because they're super generous.
What a guy.
They're super generous. They're amazing people. I said, hey man, do you have any whiskeys that you could give to me? Maybe I'll try them and I'll talk about them. They're like, here's a 500-pound bottle of the 23-year-old.
This is a 500-pound bottle?
Actually, I don't know how much it costs. But it's expensive.
See, every Glenfiddich is expensive. This is a Grand Cru. It's like 23-year-old single malt Scotch whiskey. Okay, 700 ml like they always come out with, and 40%. Okay, how about we first try the ones which I am quite this thing about, because I'm like literally like a kid in a...
By the way, what I love about this box is, check this shit out.
Wow, dude.
How cool is
Unbelievable, man. When did you get this bottle? This box, yeah.
Just like, they gave it to me and then I have to review it.
What is Morrison Mactala?
Oh, it's an independent bottle. I'm just trying to find that Kalila for you, brother.
Let's just try the regular, man.
Huh?
I mean, I would love to try the regular variant. I don't really care. I don't have any such.
Try the regular bit. No, but I want it to be special, bro.
Dude, for me, this is such a special experience. You have no idea, sir.
There it is.
There you go.
Found it. This is not a regular Caol ILA. This is the Caol ILA 15 that was released for this year's whiskey festival.
Okay.
Only found at the distillery.
Okay. Okay, guys. In case you're wondering what's going on, I'm trying the 5 of my dream whiskeys, which I thought मैं किसी दिन पीऊँगा ये वो.
What are your 5 dream whiskeys?
Man, Caol ILA.
Done.
Okay, Macallan.
Done.
18.
Done.
Okay.
No, we just had that. So like.
On
get rid of that.
Ardbeg.
Oh, that easy. Don't do that.
Not the point. But I'd love to do that. Anyways, you were saying something about Caol ILA. Let's
Yeah.
try this, shall we?
Let's do this. So this is the 15-year-old Caol ILA.
Yeah.
This is found. You can only buy this at the distillery.
Wow. What a bottle, man. Check this check out this olive, beautifully. I've never seen a bottle this beautiful looking, and it's not even a wine bottle. This is the Caol ILA 15 ILA single malt scotch. Okay, I say Caol ILA, he says something else.
No, it doesn't matter. It's Gaelic. Nobody knows what it means. But the cool thing about this, do you know?
Okay, guys. Here's Caol ILA.
Trying the Caol ILA 15 years old.
Okay.
This is finished off in virgin American oak.
Okay.
Okay. 15 years old. This is bottled specifically for the
When you say virgin, you mean first generation?
first
American.
generation. Yeah.
Yeah,
First
which is not
generation
ex
American
any
oak.
cask.
Not
Yeah.
ex any cask.
Which
exactly.
Americans have said we don't want any more of these.
But this is a brand new barrel.
Right, the
Made
brand
from
new
virgin
bottle.
oak.
Okay. Cheers.
And this is bottled for the Isla Whiskey Festival. So this is available only at the distillery.
And where does this originate from?
Scotland.
Scotland.
They're all Scot.
Cheers.
Cheers. Or, as they say in Scotland, in Gaelic, Slangiva.
What does that mean?
To your good health.
Slangiva.
Slangiva.
Okay. Oily.
Very oily.
A bit dusky.
Buttery.
Buttery. Yes, definitely. The aftertaste does involve some butter. Wow.
Yeah.
Man.
Massive. Is this better than the other whiskeys you've just drunk?
I wouldn't venture to say that. Not the best whiskey I've had tonight, but number 3 perhaps.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
The best whiskey I had tonight.
You still love the Braes of Glenlivet?
That was the number 1 whiskey.
Okay.
Followed very closely by Laphroaig 25 and this Caol
this
ILA. But this is very interesting. Why? Because, you know, when you have a whiskey, you have to often ask yourself, hey man, am I going to have this again? Am I going to go for a second drag,
You know
or
what,
a
that's-
third drag, or a fourth drag? We also tried the Macallan 18 and I dismissed it. However, I never considered the fact that I would be having a second and third drink. I based my
Distinction where you drink a whiskey and you're like, will I go in for seconds? And
Yeah.
that's a really good starting point for you to say, is this whiskey good for me or not?
And having said that, my friend, I feel that the Laphroaig 25 is the best whiskey of the lot.
Did it just up the Braes of Glenlivet?
But when I genuinely think about whether I want to have a Laphroaig again, 25, or whether I want to have
You want to have the Laphroaig again?
hell yeah.
Oh,
Hell
okay.
hell
You
yeah.
know what? That's a great benchmark. I appreciate that.
Because there is so much involved in that whiskey. It is so many expressions are going on at one time. Anyways, we
How are you liking this?
Let me down it, okay? Oh man, it packs quite a punch, dude.
What he doesn't realize is this is 55.2% ABV. Just saying.
Okay. Hey guys, it's been real.
I promise you all subsequent videos are going to be like this now.
Wow, dude. Okay, so having tried this, I will say that it's very punchy. It definitely has that fruit punch kind of feel. It is very involved, you know. But is it good or bad? I would say it's great. Like, I'm an ice and water guy, and this would mix so well with ice and water.
I know exactly what you mean.
You know, but we are not gonna stop here, guys. The second whiskey is coming up.
So I'm going to.
No, I want to have Lagavulin. Let's have a Lagavulin because I'm
Lagavulin or
dying.
Ardbeg?
No, Lagavulin first.
Okay, let's do the Lagavulin.
I'm dying for it. But you know what, bro? I want the most entry level thing.
You want an entry level?
Yes, because
Why?
I want to try the entry level. Because that's how I remember it now. Because I wanted to try the entry level. For me, that is good enough. You know.
So
You dig.
I do dig, but the
Yeah.
thing is,
You don't have any entry
I
level.
don't
Oh
think
man,
I have
it's the wrong place to expect entry level.
I'm really sorry about
Okay,
it. I
okay,
may not
no
have an
worries.
entry level.
No worries, no worries. Somehow we shall live without the entry level.
Somehow we just forced to drink the premium whiskeys.
Oh my god, so much pressure, man. Oh my god, you have an Oman also? Yeah. Let's get the Oman out of the way. Sorry guys, we're changing plans.
What happened?
The Oman. Is that the Oman or something else?
Which one?
Oh, there's something called Oban. Do you have Oban?
I do have an Oban. This is so no.
Sorry,
this is-
Oban. In Delhi we say Oban.
That's fine. I also used to say Oban, but it's Oban.
Yeah.
This is the Kilhoman, by the way.
Okay, my bad. Let's not have the Kilhoman in that case.
Okay.
But
so let's have the Lagavulin, right? You want to?
yeah. I am dying to have any Lagavulin just to see what the heck the commotion is about. Everybody's like, yeah, Lagavulin try karo, Lagavulin try karo. कराएंगे भाई अभी आज ही try करेंगे.
Okay, let's go. I have the Lagavulin right here. Again, it's a very special.
Ooh.
It's a very special
Oh my
Lagavulin.
God, dude, look at this bottle, man. ऐसा लग रहा है कि the Khalila उसका किसी ने ना sibling बना दिया है, right here.
Yeah.
Did we just try this? We tried something very similar looking, right?
So here's the rub. Kalila and Lagavulin belong to the same principle called Diageo.
Oh.
So they save money and make the same damn bottles for both distilleries. That's it.
I gotta be honest.
That's why the bottles are the same.
This look at this, looks quite beautiful. It looks like, you know, one of those special edition rare whiskeys that you never find in our lovely country, India.
India, what's the deal, India? Get some whiskeys into India. Everybody drinks whiskey.
Yeah, Delhi is going through major prohibition right now. It seems like that. But now I'm gonna do something different. Okay, it's coming right up, guys. Lagavulin. So this is Lagavulin 15.
No, so this is the Lagavulin 12.
12, my bad.
So the normal Lagavulin is the Lagavulin 16, which is a good whiskey, but it's colored and I think it's chill filtered. So, and it's very sort of publicly available, but I want him to try this Lagavulin. It's a 12-year-old. It's cask strength and it's bottled specifically for the whiskey festival.
Is this chill filter or not?
No. This is non-colored and non-chill filter.
So non-chill filter is pretty good because it is more expressive to a certain degree, because the whiskey makers don't have to conform to the user's whims and fancies, as he has so masterfully explained, the master
Which
himself.
they shouldn't.
Yeah.
You never tell Picasso how to make his paintings. Picasso makes his paintings and you say, I love it.
Fair enough, man. Okay,
So,
here we have it.
I'm so happy
Yeah,
that...
thank you.
Is this your first Lagavulin?
It is my first Lagavulin.
I'm so happy right
Oh,
now. So
man.
I'm going to let you
Yeah.
enjoy your
Guys,
first Lagavulin.
Here we go, bro. Okay, let's smell it first. Oh my god. I love the rusty, decadent, almost confectionery.
Oh yes, that white sugar in there is so prominent.
Like it's dying for acknowledgement. You know what I mean? The other whiskey that was dying for acknowledgement today was the 25-year-old Laphroaig we tried. But this, my friend, this is like Glenmorangie times Glenmorangie, if you get my drift. Okay,
It's a good nose.
I would say on the nose, this is a 10. Make no mistakes about it. Just smelling this is an experience in itself. I have never smelled something so, I don't want to use the word abundant and bountiful, but it's a very nurturing, very perfumey, very, it's a very pleasant smell. Almost lavender-like, but not quite.
There's definitely lavender in this.
Some
So-
lavender is
so
there
good.
on the base, but on the frothy
sorry,
mid, on the frothy mid and top, we get a banana toffee chips. Okay, if you smell,
I love your tasting notes, man. Nice one.
thank you, man. I've never even tried it before. Like, but you know, if you ever tried Glenfiddich 18 for the first time, this is like Glenfiddich 18 into 5. because there's a multitude of flavors. I don't want to use that word. Anyways, cheers.
Cheers, my brother.
Cheers. You go first. I'll go first.
I've tried it.
I'm the apprentice.
You're the guinea pig.
I'm the guinea pig. I have 4 words that are coming to my mind, and justice for all.
I can't believe you made a Metallica reference. I appreciate that.
Hey, you can say Metallica, or you can say Ernest Hemingway. That's his book.
That is his book.
Not that I've read it.
Well done, well done.
Not that I've read it. I'm not gonna like.
You just came across as far more intellectual than I am. I just came across as a metalhead, and you're like, no. It's
Hey, I love Metallica,
It's
man.
a book by Ernest Hemingway.
Okay, so this, I'll tell you what it is. This has all of that piggy smoke of feckin' Laphroaig, masterfully edited and compacted into a single expression such as you shall never experience again. This is the true He-Man and the masters of all the whiskies I've had.
Wow. Big praise, big praise. I'm glad I pulled out this one.
Perfect 10. You know that piggy, the casky, that aromatic, it is still.
You will.
It's a very different video than all my other videos.
No, I know. This is a great video, right? But normally in your videos, you'll be like, okay, guys, this is what the whiskey tastes like. Let me put some ice and water into it, and I'll let it chill for 5 minutes, and this is what it is. But so far, you've drunk all of them straight up, neat, without any water at all. How does that like affect your perception of whiskey drinking moving forward?
With all due respect, all the whiskeys I've had tonight, I've had just a single drink of each. If I were to venture to have second and third,
Okay.
it would be a more holistic opinion. But I'm really enjoying it, to be
Right.
fair. Man, it's awesome, man. But I'll tell you what, when I'm alone, I don't know if I would enjoy neat, man. You know what I mean? Because it's too punchy, you know. Then I need to just marinate a little.
Have you tried? So this is what I normally do, right?
Yeah.
So for every dram, I drink like a glass of water. That's like my balancing.
What's a dram, man?
Oh, a dram is a unit of measurement. It means nothing other than a serving. That's what it means. It's in Gaelic. That's all it means.
Thank you. So moving on, I want to just say something about this. Bhai dil aa gaya, dude. This is just kya bolu main, man. I don't know. Between this and Laphroaig, I think I was. Honestly speaking, I would still take the Laphroaig because I don't lie.
Maybe you don't have to answer, and then we can have right at the end. We'll do a head-to-head between this and the Laphroaig, and you can.
Okay, we'll do a Laphroaig
finally
versus Lagavulin because Lagavulin.
I've been saying Ardbeg for a while.
It's not a peeve, but I feel that as a friend, if
Say it's a peeve. I like it. It's your peeve that people say.
It's my peeve if anybody says Ardbeg because there's no such thing as a
Yeah,
Ardbeg.
dude. This flunky man right here, the lackey.
It's not an Ardbeg. There
Okay,
are
guys,
icebergs.
I stand corrected literally. It's not an Ardbeg. You know, let's not be like that. It's not Ardbeg, guys. Hello, wake up. Yes, I'm talking to you, Vibhishan. This is Ardbeg.
Yes.
Okay.
It's an Ardbeg.
So are we gonna try an Ardbeg next?
We can have. There's a very special Ardbeg I want you to try. There's a lot of Ardbegs around the world. So the signature Ardbeg 10 is a great whiskey, and the Ugadal and the Cordyvrecken and the Ano.
Which is the second one you named? The Ubi?
The Ugadal,
Wow,
the
dude.
Cordyvrecken,
Oh
the
my
Wee
God.
Beastie.
Oh my God.
There's a lot, but I want you to have an Ardbeg that has history behind it.
I love this one. Okay, guys. Courtesy Malt Bhai.
Guys, so this is the Ardbeg Smoke Trails. This is the latest Ardbeg.
Okay, guys. So we have Ardbeg Smoke Trails.
You
I said.
Ardbeg again.
I stand corrected, guys. It's not the Ardbeg, it's the Ardbeg Smoke Trails. Thank you, Malt Activist, for
Thank you.
letting us know that. Now, this is very interesting. It says salt sea spray, nuttiness, saddle soap.
So this one's interesting, right? So this is the latest release from Ardbeg.
Okay.
And this is finished off in Manzanilla casks.
Okay.
Manzanilla is a type of sherry
Okay.
found in Spain.
Okay.
It's Sanlúcar de Barbados.
Okay. Oh,
Yes.
that place. Okay.
And the reason I know this is that the person
Yeah.
who makes this, I visited last week and he told me all about those whiskeys. Anyway, long story short, this whiskey is finished off in those casks, and if Gaurav would be so kind.
No, you are the kindest, good sir. Okay, let me just keep this there because I don't want to be that guy. Okay.
Kind to
here
try
we go.
this.
Cheers. Okay, we're gonna do a quick nosing first. Very musky, dark.
Very musty dark.
It has a very overpowering hue, as if to say, "I'm here, sir." For a oily, musky.
Do you get the lemon and lime?
No, muted banana chips.
Ooh, banana chips. That's a good one. Is it salty for you?
No, I don't see the salt sea spray. I mean, maybe I do, but I'm not very. My senses are not so tuned with that.
Oh, you're from Delhi. Do you have the beach?
We have nothing, brother.
You don't have the beach.
We have Gurgaon for a
That's why you don't know about
We have
maritime
this-
salt spray.
We have this sorry river called the Yamuna, and जब नोएडा जाना होता है लोग कहते हैं जमुना पार. इससे पता नहीं कितनी बड़ी river है भाई. Sorry guys for the detour, but going back to this very oily, very smoky,
Very smoky.
nicely suited, very perfectly blended, very complete. It's called the smoke trails after all.
For a reason. Cheers, my brother.
Cheers. Oh man. First of all, goes down very easy.
It does.
Yeah, it doesn't take a lot of space.
So I think you're also coming down from your last whiskey was 55% roughly.
Oh,
and
wow.
I think this is about 46-48%.
Wow, now 46% whiskeys are going down easily. But
Like-
but in itself, I would say as an individual drink, I would still maintain, because I've had a lot of whiskey in my life, that it does go down relatively smooth.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, it doesn't have that kickback, the negative kickback.
So I
Yeah.
think they've also made it specifically for easy drinking, for more people to drink it, for it to be a little more palatable to a wider audience.
Wow.
And I respect that.
Yeah, no, that is true. Yeah, and that is what I'm feeling with Ardbeg.
Well done.
However, one negative I would say, if you're never gonna have Ardbeg in your life and you're not gonna be that fortunate, let me just tell you, hey man, life is not fair. It's just the way it is. If you're never gonna have an Ardbeg, let me just describe it for you, right? If you take Laphroaig and you add 10% soot, you know,
Ooh.
or 10% peat.
And take away the medicinal aspect of it.
No, you leave the medicine
You
aspect.
leave the medicine?
But you thicken it. You thicken it to the extent it doesn't warrant the word medicine anymore. You know, it's that sooty essence. However, let me just down this and I'll tell you what I feel. Cheers. The one word that comes to mind is unremarkable. Compared to everything else,
Fair enough.
I've had the, hey man, I've been spoiled by choice here. And Ardbeg was relatively unremarkable. However, of course, in a different setting, I will try the whole bottle and I'll do a review my style.
So hold on one second. Before we sign off, I might have given him a run-of-the-mill Ardbeg, and I think I'm going to give him something that maybe he can sink his teeth into, and maybe that's not so unremarkable, but keep the video in.
Sure thing, dude. We are gonna try another Ardbeg, it seems. Let's see what he comes up with. Yeah, that's what I've always seen. This is like, okay, I don't know what this is, but this is an Ardbeg,
This
guys.
is an Ardbeg. I won't tell you what it is right now.
Not just yet.
Actually, you know what? I can. So this is the Ardbeg Ugadal. It's a flagship Ardbeg expression. Let's see what our man thinks about this.
Okay, first thing first. Now I'm seeing that instead of being very self-involved, this is a bit more nurturing and welcoming, and the fumes are a bit more persistent. But
overall, I'm not very confident, to be honest with you.
Okay.
You know, so
Fair enough.
So let's just try it.
That's what I love about whiskey, man. To each their own.
Yeah,
absolutely
I'm definitely seeing a few more notes of I wouldn't say floral signature, but definitely it has more fumes. It has more wings in terms of how the fragrance represents itself. Wow. Okay, this is completely different.
Very different.
I think it has a more lingering aftertaste, and which you immediately feel. Even the taste has the setting. And wow. Oh man.
So this is heavily sherry matured Ardbeg, and what we had before was not. It was one of the travel retail ones. This is still a travel retail, the Ugadal, but it's matured in heavy sherry casks. So maybe that's
very different. Guys, if you are from the hills, if you're from the Dehraduns, if you're from the Shimlas of the world, man, you gotta try this.
Oh yeah. Where it's cold and where it's nippy at night, gotta have this.
Man, wow. Okay. However, this is not my drink.
Okay, fair enough.
You know, my drink that I would still give it an 8 on 10.
Okay, that's pretty high praise for something that
I'm in the luxury of such debauchkas, you know. So I think that's why I'm saying that.
But to say that, there are maybe 100 different expressions from Ardbeg, right? There are some Ardbegs you might like, there are some Ardbegs you might not like, there are some Ardbegs that are in your face, there are some
I'm gonna
Ardbegs...
keep this down now.
Yeah, just give that to me.
Because you know, I'm very keen on trying some of the other ones, man, which are staring me in the eye, man.
I think tonight's the night.
Yeah, dude. So be right back, guys. You were saying something, I interrupted you.
No, I was just saying that you can never judge an entire distillery based on one expression. You have to drink an entire gamut of it, the entire range, and be like, do I like it or do I not like it? Is this my preferred style or not? And for me, it is perfect.
But for the average Peter, I think doing that would involve, I don't know, man, like $600 to $800 worth of, you know what I mean?
Definitely.
So do you think this is accessible? What is your take on Ardbeg?
So this is still accessible
As a concept, as a everything. So where does it rank in your, you know?
Look, so this is, so for example, so Ardbeg does put out a core range at the travel retail that are accessible. The Ardbeg 10 is accessible, so is the
How does Ardbeg 10 compare to Laphroaig, if we have to hear in your words?
No, so which Laphroaig?
Laphroaig 10.
So for me, the Ardbeg 10 is a superior whiskey to the Laphroaig 10. I enjoy both, but I have a certain propensity towards the Ardbeg 10.
It's a bit more naughty.
I think it's a bit more sassy. I think it has a little more character, a little more flavor. It does something to you when you drink it. It's non-chill filtered, it's non-colored, whereas the Laphroaig colored.
Oh, and chill filtered?
I don't know if it's chill filtered. I'm not 100% sure, so don't put me on it'll never say on the label. But most Laphroaigs are colored.
I think you have changed my whiskey life tonight. You know. Oops, sorry. Yeah. You've changed my whiskey life tonight. But okay, be right back, guys. Thank you. Seen any Fiddick with the red wine?
This is better than the Lasanta, by the way.
Okay.
So you should try this.
Okay. So Lasanta will remain a mystery to us, which we shall, you know, get to sooner or later. But this is the Glenmorangie 19, guys. I know what you guys are saying. Glenmorangie 19? Yeah, dude. Okay, guys, we've just been handed the Glen Keith Speyside Single Malt 21 years of age specially. Guys, we've changed the setting now, but I'm about to have a Glenmorangie, so stay tuned. This is the Glenmorangie 19 for the uninformed. I've never even heard of the Glenmorangie 19.
So this is... Oh, there's no name for it. It's just a Glenmorangie 19.
Okay, there you have it. So, thank you. So, Glenmorangie is one of my favorites. You know what? It's my favorite whiskey. It's my favorite whiskey, Glenmorangie 10. I know, simpleton, but
No, there's nothing simpleton about it, right? So one of my first whiskey tastings was the Glenmorangie tasting, and there they had the 10, the original. Then they had the 12 Quinta Ruban.
okay.
They had the 12 Nectador, and they had the 12 Sauterne.
Quinta Ruban would be ruby based.
Quinta Ruban is port matured.
Port matured.
Port cask matured.
Okay.
La Santa is sherry matured.
Okay.
And Sauternes is Sauterne matured. Sauterne is a Spanish sherry wine.
Oh wow.
So what they did was they took the 10 original,
Right.
and then for further 2 years they matured it in 3 different casks.
Okay.
And that's how you have the La Santa, which is 10 years,
The Lasanta, which is 10 years.
in bourbon barrels, and then 2 years in sherry casks. The Quinta Ruban is 10 years in bourbon casks, and then 2 years in port casks. And then the Sauterne is 10 years in bourbon, and then 2 years in Sauterne casks.
Okay. So more or less everything is Glenmorangie at the inception, and then
Correct.
2 years is what they add.
So the base is
for the
always
expression.
the original.
And the one we're having is a 19.
Oh, that's a different maturation altogether.
Different altogether.
This is 19
Okay,
years.
so we are more fortunate. Let's give it a shot, man.
Cheers, my brother.
Cheers. So let's just smell it first. You go ahead, please. Okay, the smell it's a bit how do I say it? It's strong. It's not. It doesn't have that the base. I mean, it does have the base of the Glenmorangie expression, but definitely, I'm sensing a more. I'm sensing a slightly more thick. Is it more vibrant? No, it's more robust, but not vibrant. Because it's not free flowing. I don't think it's that free flowing, so to speak. But Glenmorangie 10 is not a free flowing drink either, because on the nose it can be quite deceptive, and on the palate it can be different, and the aftertaste can be different. So cheers, guys. I feel as though I've had a very strong Glenmorangie with more spice and a strange come down. There's some element here which is at play. Definitely it seems stronger, to be fair, than the Glenmorangie 10. And however, I'm sensing a peppery aftertaste, which is weird. Have you also? Why don't you also go for it, and then we'll take his view also.
So for me, this is a very sort of classic bourbon matured whiskey, where I get like some tropical fruits. I get bananas and papayas as well.
Papayas, that could be it.
And
Peppery, right?
Yes, definitely black pepper spice, but with a
Yeah.
butterscotch sweetness to it as well.
On the front.
Yes.
But on the back end and on the
Definitely the
lingering is
the
more.
lingering is the black pepper spice.
Is the more black. Yeah. So that reminds me of Indri single malt. It's an Indian single malt I recently
know.
reviewed, and the black pepper. But you know what? Here is not that contagious. On the Indri single malt, that is its biggest defeat. Because it's
Oh,
a
you
beautiful
think so?
expression, herbal, medicinal, all that. But on the back end, anyway, let's have another sip. But it's very unlike Glenmorangie, the regular one.
I mean, they have to make a whiskey that's different from the 10, right? It cannot be the same. So it has the base or the fundamental signature.
But why did they
flavors.
venture towards the peppery aftertaste? Because being a Highland, it has to be a bit more floral versus
No,
being a
not
bit more.
necessarily. There's no rule, right?
Oh, there's no rule as that?
There's no rule.
Arey yaar, mujhe.
There's no rule at all. Whiskey is made by God,
Right.
right? All we do is we take it, distill it, we put it in the cask, and we leave it in the.
You know what I
warehouse.
want to do?
Oh yeah.
Malty.
Do it.
I want
Do you want to get rid of the water first?
No, I love the water, man.
So let's put
I'm a
a little-
watery guy.
So let's put a little more for you.
Even he's very excited about the review. Furf, what's up? So guys, sorry for not introducing them. This is Furf, and that is Snowy. You know,
Both really good guys, and it's been a pleasure having them this evening, and they must be acknowledged because, as you know, although I've never had dogs or a single dog, I love dogs. Amores perros. Okay, so we're not gonna let the drink sit. Oh, we let the drink sit.
I love the aftertaste on this
Yeah.
Glenmorangie 19. And the more I let it sit in the bottle, and the more I drink from it, I've had this whiskey for like about 2-3 years now, and I keep
Right.
drinking it.
Right.
And initially I didn't like it,
Right.
but then the more I sort of get into it, like now, that aftertaste of that tropical fruit, papaya, the banana, the jackfruit, everything just comes like rushing through.
Really.
Yeah, I love it. This is a great whiskey, this one.
And what do you think about Glenmorangie in general?
I love it. Glenmorangie,
What about the regular one?
I love the 10. That's
Would you go to a bar and order the Glenmorangie
Yeah, of
if
course.
you had the option
Yeah, 100%.
over a Talisker?
Yeah. Depends what I'm in the
Okay,
mood for.
what about a Glenlivet?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I think it's better, right?
Glen.
Glenfiddich?
I love Glenfiddich also.
No, but what is your taste more towards, like a Glenmorangie or a Glenfiddich? Let's say
So,
18.
if you're giving me a choice, I might go for the Glenfiddich 18.
Mm-hmm.
I like that flavor profile.
Yeah, it's quite something, man.
Yeah. If you would.
It's very formidable.
Definitely. But it's like super flavorful, man.
But doesn't it get boring sometimes? Does that ever happen to you?
What does boring mean? I mean,
Okay, so I'll tell you what happens. What does boring mean? Sometimes I don't have snacks with my drinks. So in the absence of snacks, a Glenfiddich 18, I know it sounds very stupid, but in the absence of snacks, sometimes Glenfiddich 18 can be a bit like, oh man.
bro, I think it all depends on the mood that you're in, to be really honest.
On itself, Glenfiddich 18 can be boring, is what I'm saying. Sometimes. It can be a bit too like lukewarm and not hitting the spot.
Again, it depends. I don't know what the word boring means, to be honest.
Okay.
I always approach a whiskey based on its individual merits.
Okay, that said, let me try this now. Okay, so guys, I have let this Glenmorangie 19 sit the way I like to make it sit. It's been about 5-6 minutes. Cheers, guys. Thank you, Malt Activist,
Not at all, Brian, brother.
for being so generous.
Not at all.
Wow. I personally am not a big fan of the aftertaste. And the aftertaste is very attached in this case with your first impression also. So what happens is that you have the Glenmorangie, but the Glenmorangie usual expression for me is more of a honey, not quite toasted, but more of a honey, more of a floral, more of a lukewarm expression. However, with the 19, I feel it's a bit more pungent almost with the black pepper. So for me, Glenmorangie 19 is a fail. You know, because I don't like it. It could be personal. If you like, I did recently a review of Indri, and I was just telling him also, the black pepper, it's somehow just, it's not very palatable for me. You know, different strokes for different folks. He likes it. I don't like it. Glenmorangie 19, wouldn't recommend it. Thank you.
Oh, didn't. Oh. Fair enough. I did drop the phone. I think the camera is okay. But again, like you said, different strokes for different folks. I quite like it neat. I prefer this to other Glenmorangies, frankly.
You prefer this to the other Glenmorangies?
Yeah.
¿Por qué?
Because it has a different flavor profile.
And?
And I think it has a better mouthfeel.
You
for
don't
me.
mind the pepper aftertaste?
I love the pepper aftertaste.
Okay, so that's I think that's the point of
Yeah,
contention.
I love the pepper aftertaste.
If-
The spicier it is, the better it is for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I love
Interesting.
I love the spice. I love
Interesting.
The spice.
See, for me personally,
I just like a drink to cool me off. So with a peppery aftertaste, it becomes a bit more heated, perhaps.
Does it?
Or
Fair
maybe psychologically,
Fair enough.
because we have such culinary styles in the country which I reside. Yeah. I love the first half of the drink, but the peppery it's a bit of a slide. So let's go on to the next one.
Okay. So the next one.
Next one we have is wow,
Caperdonic.
Caperdonic. Never heard of this Caperdonic, man.
Because it's a closed distillery.
Oh, it's a closed distillery. That's a pity.
It doesn't exist anymore. It's part of the secret Speyside expression from Pernod Ricard.
Okay.
And I recently had it at a tasting
Okay.
where they were kind enough to let us try these whiskeys. So this is a Speyside whiskey, but peated, which is unusual,
To say the least.
to say the least. Go on then.
Okay, let's check it out, man. Caperdonic. Wow, what a name. We are now checking out the Caperdonic. Thank
Cheers,
you.
my brother.
Cheers. Okay. Smells like your regular sweet smelling Speyside whiskey. Not oily, so to speak, but it's a non-chill filtered apparently, which means
they're all
that
non-chill
it's supposed to have more of a flavorful expression, perhaps.
It's a better mouthfeel.
Yes, it's a better mouthfeel, exactly. Okay, cheers, guys. Wow. Okay. I think the first thing that comes to mind is that it's a luscious drink, and then when you sip it, there's a bloom. All of a sudden, you have this bloom of three varying flavors all happening in your palate, and the aftertone, taste is very linear but expressive at the same time. I like the drink, but it's reminding me so much of a whiskey I can't quite name. Can you help us out here?
Of like a Glenfiddich 15 or something.
No. It's reminding me of a Laphroaig.
Really?
Yeah. It's reminding me of a Laphroaig without the starchy aftertaste. Laphroaig has a bit of a starchy aftertaste, if you get my drift. A wafery aftertaste. Almost like a wafer chip.
I see what you're saying.
Whereas this doesn't have that wafer thinness. It has a more complete profile.
What about the iodine medicinal aspect to it?
Oh, that's good. Thank you for that, but it's missing for me. I don't like the iodine medicinal.
So that's what I'm saying. This one doesn't have it.
This doesn't have it because it's non-chill, as you've taught me today. This is a non-chill filtered. Yes, a non-chill filtered. Yeah. That's where it's more expressionist, and it's pretty good, man. I think it hits the spot.
So, my thing about drinking whiskeys is fairly traditional, which is it's not so much about the flavor, it's about drinking the history, right? Very few people in the world are going to drink a Caperdonic. Why? Because the distillery is closed.
Wow.
Caperdonic is not making any more whiskeys.
Wow. That's incredible.
Right? So, what you're drinking is a piece of history. Does it taste good? Does it taste bad? That's very subjective. And I don't think that should play into anything
I understand.
other than just your
It
own
doesn't have
personal
any
opinion.
relevance in that.
Yeah,
in that
exactly.
case.
But you're drinking something that, well, it doesn't exist anymore. So, to me, that's the romance.
I agree, man. I agree, and thank you for sharing this wonderful
Not at all.
artifact with us.
Not at all.
But it tastes pretty good, man. I gotta be honest. It tastes so good because, you know what? As far as the expression is concerned, there's absolutely no complaints from that front, Okay, we have the Balvenie now. This is the Balvenie 14.
Caribbean rum cask.
Wow. Okay, that sounds very exciting. Okay, this is the Balvenie.
I don't, but it smells very good.
Sometimes you don't need the word.
The competition begins. Oh man.